tolerate life. Words and murders, that's all we produce, that's all we do. And it seems like I'm one of the original ones who's talking clearly about this. That this is all we do. Everyone does that all the time. Still nobody's really talking about that issue. And every pee hole takes him or herself so freaking damn serious with what they speak and babble around and what they do. And it's like I include myself in that. This is a shout out to Zen the Atlark. You know, we fuse all the brilliant minds in this room together. Now, like Zen Atman and Danny Skylark. Thank you for bringing the light back into my life, literally, and to help me see through the crack mirror that we produce, basically, like not we necessarily, but like the human mind construct, what this basically does to itself and is. And it's so ridiculous to me. It's so ridiculous because what are we doing here? It's funny, you know, but okay, it's about happiness, you know, like a happy face. I get it. And you make me smile with what we do and what I do. In the end, you know, I make myself smile, and that's the most important key factor. I'm open about that, you know. I like, why Jan? Why do you share yourself? Because I'm freaking honest. That's what I am. I'm freaking real. I don't make anything up. Why should I hide anything from myself? Why should I? Like, if I have something to give to the world, I give. If you don't have anything to give, well, you haven't just figured out what you could give. That's how it is. Anyone can give something. That's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. But what are we doing here? What is this mirror? What is this? Everybody is already a certain character. You see? Like, what is your character about? What are these characters? These actors? That most beings, like, what do these beings act and do for? This is like, I know I'm the mirror to myself. Thank you, Danny Skylark. Thank you, Zen Atman, for your gnosis, for your wisdom. I'm you. You and me. We are alone. Alone. Forever alone. Forever all one. It's like everybody is lost in this game, yo. But I'm not lost because it seems like, you know what I do? Like I break that. I'm like, yo, this is not how it's I know this is not how it's meant to be, but still, like, I'm breaking out of this. I'm like, yo, you know, we are basically just walking trees. We're walking trees. But no, that can't be. But that's what it is. So everybody's so, like, not self-realized that they do not understand what I'm speaking about. So today we're going to get into more tea time for myself. See, it does not matter to me if like somebody's showing up or not, because I speak to myself and I record that and I upload it and I show it to the world, and the beings who are ready for that, they will look at it and they will understand it. But what do we actually do here? You get that? This is just a mirror and words. That's how it is. And it's in the end, it's not only for this black mirror like that, it's also in your reality exactly the same thing. Exactly. This is why you know what the human life is for. Human life force. What is your human life force? Yo, my brother Fire Drakey. Some fire and some hearts. Like, come on. See, once you break out of the matrix, it's fun, but it's also like, yo, I mean, words and mirrors, that's all we've done, like all the time, and still everybody was so damn serious about it, and I fought for this for such a long time. I fought for this, like I was thinking that's how it was meant to be. Damn, I was a freaking idiot. But I mean, it was fun. It's still fun. But it's like, you see, like yesterday, I labeled my live stream multi-dimensional being. See, today we're going to be a bit more like in a chill format. We could drink some tea. So let's mild. So, see, I offer myself to the world, yeah. Still, no, not many beings are really getting what I'm doing. They do not get it. That's some DMSO. It's making yourself more permeable. So you can run everything better through your system. Like a water snake. Or whatever you think you are. So, you know, that's also cool to me because I said that, you know. Oh, it's just like, look at him, he's talking to himself. Yes, you are talking to yourself your whole freaking life, but you haven't realized that yet. And it has nothing to do with your handy, Zendi, Atlark, Atlas, Fire, Maker, Drakey, Darky, Darkness. It has something to do with your eye hole, with your pupils, your perception of life. So, is that understandable to you? Can you understand that this is you? I'm like, this is me. This is me. To the full degree. So, I mean, one more time. Words and mirrors. I'm making it a bit more slow here. You know what's mainly presented on this television? You know what's mainly presented here? My show. Because I reflect me. And I reflect my life. And I'm like, okay, where do I want to go? What do I want to create? And sometimes I'm like, well, I don't know. And I'm open about that. I could do a lot of different things. I could do. How about what could I do? I mean, I made my personal trainer license. I will try to get a job as a personal trainer. But you know what? Even that that I have it, I achieved it. I figured out, especially with the urine drinking and with the urine therapy, the more you get into the like, not that only this is the truth. Like I said already, Falun Gong from Dafa makes way more sense because you are able to adapt to life in its full thing completely, like how I am, you know, to the fullness. But especially if you become intelligent, which means you just know a lot of things. A lot of things becomes the same, and it becomes a gameplay. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, integration. Yes, I get it, but also like I said, words and mirrors. There is no bad movement, yo. Oh, yo. Perspective. Perception. Perfect reflection. Pouring. Yo, I'm going to pour my tea in my pot soon, Fire Drakey. Yeah, it's a pourgram. Then he told me that. It's a pourgram. And that means it gets into alchemy, you know, what you pour into yourself is what you see. That's how it is. And I really like to see the rainbow because I'm a unicorn. I shit out colors. And I'm a happy face. I like that. It's funny. But I mean, the program. I gaze into like the candle. I gaze into life. And I know that I am the black sun, anchored with a swastika from the navel inside of itself, a self-created cosmos who's looking out of itself into the rainbow, into life. Wisdom must region up, down in order to taste the rainbow. Yes. I'm getting down, yo, Fire Drake. I'm getting down, let me tell you this. Yeah, integration, integration. Is it intelligent to do these live streams and to talk about life like this? To share myself and to make myself so naked? Would it be more intelligent to be like, okay, I keep all the things to myself, I build up the charge, I create a program, you suck out your energy? Would that be intelligent? I mean, it's part of life, but that's not how I am. So should I change myself in order to be the more of the sucker? Region rain. Rain. Let the rain fall. Yeah, let's drink some water. Yeah, that's the thing. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Most I think from my perception, so many beings become way more retarded these times. Because I was thinking about that. Like now, everybody's shutting up. They're not actually shutting up. They're made shut up. And I'm asking myself, is these beings then asking themselves what is really happening? Are they starting to reflect? Or are they literally becoming more retarded? Because they stop reflecting completely. And they just totally accept the thing which is presented to them. This is why I'm going to talk. This is why I am in these times opening up my mouth. Because not many beings, I would say, have been reflecting to a very much extent in the past also. I mean, I don't know. Because I look out of my window and I create. So I have no clue what is going on in the mind, but the truth will reveal itself. But in the end, I cannot change the world. I can only change my perception and perspective and outlook. And this is why I'm also right now, it's like I just realized throughout this journey that I'm on that I can only be a leading example. I don't even want to know if I want to lead. I just can be myself. And that's what it is. Because the only thing that you can really do is mirror yourself and start to reflect, and then you can integrate things that you attained. Everything else is... I cannot, I'm working in a school with kids. I cannot teach them anything. I can only be myself and be like, hey, I do it like this. You could maybe do it this way. But forcing something on a kid, forcing something onto an adult, forcing something onto a being, that's not working. So Because in the long run, these beings have not understand anything then. Because yeah, see that's the thing that we have right here right now. Yeah, I've been told. Yes, that's the problem. You have been told, but you have not felt. But again, what are these words? What are these words and mirrors? They don't mean shit, literally. As long as you don't put them into action. Now, words are actions, alright, that's true. But that is what I do. It's about like neurochemistry, how you feel in your body, in your temple. That's the only thing that really occurs. And you mirror, like I've said that many times. I mirror my consciousness outside of my room. It looks kind like I don't know. Does it look messy? I don't know. For my kind of center, it looks messy. But it depends. I mean, but whatever. But the point is that I know I mirror my consciousness outside of me, and with the words that I speak. Now, step before that is the tone of the resonance of the thoughts that I have inside of my mind. Again, cultivation. The inner mind space could be anything. Rewriting the spellings, indoctrinating. Yeah, exactly. What we do as shamans. Exactly. I reprogram the freaking system with this. That's why I do it. You know? We rewrite the program. Funny enough, like the program is probably not meant to be the way we reprogram it. That's why the program is so like irritated. It's like, what is it? Shit, this is fuck. I tricked myself with this. That was not the way it should look. Like, you fuck with the wrong, yo. Now, why is that? Because, yo, you were asking for characters, you were asking for players, you were asking for like creators. Now you have them. Now you've literally put them inside of you. We are in the great purge. Yes. The great purge is now the realization of the true self. And to wake up, either way, you shut up and you never talk again. It's like, not you never talk again, but you start to, like I said, that belief systems. Even what I say, although it's one, if not the most sourced truthful thing here on the complete YouTubes, it's just words in this mirror. But, like, from all these other things in the black mirror, from all these other, like, symbols and writings and views and the information that somebody provides there. I mean, everything can be an information if you have the perception of your senses to decode and to see. But either way, like, I think there are beings who have these senses, but there are not many. I don't actually know a lot or any who are talking like really about that if they would have it. So That's what you say, Fire Drakey, with the great purge that so many beings are literally made. Shut up. Shut up. You know, it's like, it's funny. It's actually, it's not funny. That's really sad. But I'm not sad. I just observe it. Doesn't mean anything basically to me because, because like what I said is words and mirrors. Words and mirrors. Anything that I see, it's like words and mirrors. Words and mirrors. Like, still, so many beings take it damn serious. Damn, they like, look at that. They said this. They said that. I was like, look, can't you see that? It's like, no, you can't see. That's the thing with it. It's like, oh, funny, because yesterday a friend of mine was watching me on a live stream. I was having a phone call today with him. And yesterday I was like, yo, if you're in this live stream, identify yourself. Write something in the comments. And now, today he told me, fuck, I didn't have a YouTube account. I was like, I wanted to write with him. I couldn't. So now I'm like, I don't say that anymore. It's that's pointless. And that's why also, you know, like, ooh, you know, I was showing so many things on YouTube, like doing literally so many different things. And all I'm basically doing is making myself like more and more like to the true degree that I am, and showing myself the way I am, and also developing my own self in that, which is great because I just be what I am, and just like no falsity, no makeup. And it's also like part of the great purge because you start to see who's real and who's not real. I mean, to me, anybody is real. Everybody is real to me. I tolerate life the way it is. You could be like the freaking most, I don't know. I don't care. But I see something in everybody which they do not see in themselves. Because like I could give you again the code to yourself, which is really simple, and this gets into Zendi, Atlark, Fire Drake, Minion, Awake, like a lot of different beautiful beings, souls, shamans. But the thing is, the perception and the perspective is very simple. You just burn yourself down to the complete truth that you are. And you then add certain things, certain programs, which help you to really stay on your track, on your truth. It could be anything then. But to burn yourself to the essence, you start to eliminate all the things that you have been told by beings that are not you. So fasting is a good starting option. Distilled water is, urine drinking or urine therapy is, getting out in nature is, sun is, moon is. Like, there's so many different things. Being more naked, moving yourself, opening your body in all directions, closing up different sections of your senses, getting into things that you haven't done before, isolating yourself from everything, or getting into different extremes, doing something completely different. But that's to do these things, you have to have something inside of you to really do it, to make it, and to do it because you feel that you would like to do it. And that's the thing with intuition. Most beings feel, they do not feel that. They want to, they want to have the short way, the told, which is not the old way. Thanks for the reflection mirror, brother. Yo, Frederick. With compassion. De nada, amigo. Yeah, they don't want to have it the old way, they want to have it the told way. So they've been told things. Yeah, that's how it is, I've been told in school that this is how it's going to be. Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the problem, because once you've been told certain things, you do not experience them. And I know, of course, because I was doing and I am doing all these things. That's sometimes like sucking also pretty hard, because you're like, why am I doing that? I should enjoy that, And I'm like, okay, a happy face, definitely, I enjoy life, And I can enjoy life like even better right now again when the sun is coming up and when like I shine my own light into the world from the inside out, because I was on a way more deeper hole in myself, the holes of Amenti, Amunds, where I was like, damn, what is this whole thing? And I'm still like, this observer perception and perspective, where I'm talking right here, right now from. And it's how we program the whole thing, because this is emotional, this is spiritual, this is directly from the heart, this is with no filters, with no intention of, or you go to this website and you give me this amount of clicks, or you give me like certain amounts of money. This is directly shared from the deepest sourced values inside of me, the deepest reflections, like straight out of Compton. And some of you might think, yo, this is, I don't know, it's like, that's not important. Yeah, and the great purge is if you can start to let go of all these things. Because in this IT, information technology age or world right here, right now, you have the black mirror, you have the axis, you have the axis mundi, the spine, you have yourself, you have now also like this device here, which you basically had before, but this is a deeper level to it. But and I also like, I'm not saying like, oh, if you cannot get the information from the nature, you're dumb. But I also use the black mirror all the time, But fuse it with your intuition. Fuse your black mirror with your intuition, and then it becomes something way more like emotional technology. And then like we have this, oh yeah,
we are going to have like cyborgs and in the future AI technology, artificial intelligence. Where are the real humans? I don't know. But this is why I'm saying right here, right now, yo, get out in nature. Get out in nature. The sun is coming up. Get out in nature. Use technology, but like I said, tolerate life. Life is life, it's life. Life is life. We will all make it if we just would have more tolerance. Yo, that's life, yo. It's part of it. Don't fight. Like, why should you fight against life? Life will always, life will show you who rules. Life definitely rules. I was like, oh, death. But life is death. And death is life. So, life is the complete thing. Now, this is why I'm life. I am alive. I am alive. You get it? I am alive. Doesn't get any weirder than this. I mean, could get in the future if I'm just being like, how is it called? Like in the Star Wars, you have these uh you have these things which are beamed out of it, like teleport, like whatever, you know what I mean. So, yeah, I mean, like this words and mirrors, words and mirrors. It's just so funny because when you know about these ancient things, these ancient truthful, like these ancient truthful ways to be, why would you do certain other things which are so bizarre then? They are so bizarre. So bizarre. Okay, we can, like I said, nothing more than words and mirrors. It's like all like a sound. It's all like but all I basically hear when I'm going out in general public is That's all I hear. Everyone is just so much talking. What are you talking about? I don't get it. You talk. It's like, oh, let's talk more. It's like you talk. It's like where are the roots in your talks? Where are the roots? You have not a cultivated tongue, so you should basically not talk. I still love you. I tolerate you, so continue with your talk. But what you talk is like, I mean. So yeah, there you have it. I also talk. I also like this. Is what I do. I talk, talk, and I show you my mirror. That's all I do. That's all you also do. But you like, it's not that you were like I'm alive, I'm live, and you are fake. It's not about that. Maybe you're also live, but you were like way more masking yourself up than I would ever do that. Cause and it's not that I compare myself to you. It's not about that. Cause I gave you already the allegory to it, the metaphor. Everybody is on his or her own a lighthouse, growing internally, only comparing itself, himself, herself to him, herself, or itself. And it doesn't matter if you are higher or lower than anyone else. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You're only here for your self development. That's why you're here. And in this information technology thing, age that we're right here in right now, you could have, like Deltron told you, everything in a minute. Everything in an eye blink. Everything in just pressing a certain button. Still, so many beings are, I say that with all compassion and tolerance that I have for you, they are, they are retarded in their brains. Everyone seems to become way more dumber, way more a number. That's what they seem to become. See, I just chill and I could still like operate with these words and put them differently together and just speak, you know. But I see what these other beings do, and that's so strange to me. So strange. So bizarre. I like to watch the Netflix. I like it to watch Amazon Prime. I like it to watch all the freaking damn movies. I do that too. But I watch it with my perception and my outlook. And it's not about my perception, my outlook, but it's about like, hey, I've been somewhere else. I've been into me. I'm reaching out my claws, my hands, my clown show to you to be like, hey, you could like work on yourself. I'm like, do you do it? Maybe you already like are way better than me. Could be. Could be. Still I'm doing this mirror to me, you know? And I'm giving with everything that I do uh a room, a consciousness picture to understand that you can become your true self, and that's totally the best decision that you could ever make. That's the best thing that you could do, no matter what. Yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of different things if I'm going to do that. Yes, but that's part of it. You, like, there's a universal law which is about if you want to gain something, you have to lose something. It's not working like that, that you would think that you would, like, gain things for the rest of your life. Like, where you think the, like, you would stuff yourself to death with that. You would become slower, you would become literally dumber. That's what everyone is becoming, because they cannot let go of things. And I know it's hard. I know that is so hard. I know that. It is damn hard. And I don't like to do that. I don't like to do it, to let things go. Who likes that? It hurts. You have to get into different mind frames. You have to do things differently. You have to completely overthink what you do. You have to completely restructure your life. That's freaking annoying. That's freaking, like, that's that to do that you have to invest so much time, so much power, so much life force. But the what you will gain is that you something which is inside of you that nobody could ever then take away from you again will grow. And that's the perception and the eye. You know, if you have the eye, like the eye can never be taken away from you. And your experience. It's like, hey, you know, I've done that. I've done that. I know what I'm speaking about. Done that. Move on. But yeah, we're here at the complete spin and spinned around this whole thing for a long time now. Done that, been there. What is it? I look out of my window and I see a mirror and I see signs and symbols and like words, sounds. Like, yo, what should this like this game? I get it that not many beings are like allowed or powered enough to get into that type of outlook and perception. I get that. Because this perception is also like pretty tough and hard sometimes. And annoying. It's like, what, literally, what are we doing as humans? What are we doing? Like, we are walking trees and experiencing ourselves together, co-creating the whole realm, and we doing a beautiful job. But it's like, it's at the same time so like it could stay like the complete same thing, and it would not if you're going to integrate what I'm going to tell you. That if people would just like know, they wouldn't even have to practice that. They would just have to know certain things about themselves. Because in the first place, that should be your birthright, right? It should be your birthright to know about, hey, this is how your body basically functions. You don't have to do that, but you have to for opportunity, and you have had at least heard that a few times during your schooling lessons. Nobody's really going to their own skull anymore, because everyone goes to school, right? Everyone goes to school where you've been you when you go to school, somebody tells you what to do, so you do not think about that. It's like, yeah, this is how we do it. Okay. That's what, hey, you in the first place should figure out how this works. You should figure out how your body works. And that's what every child does by nature. Every child does that. But then the problem is that we come in there and we're like, yo, wait a minute, I'll tell you how it works. Shit, you as a teacher haven't understand anything in the first place. But now you come to newborn souls and you tell them what they should do, although they're actually trying to figure that out for themselves. And then you've completely confused them with your programs that you've been told by a system which is not original and sourced in the most ancient things that our ancestors were doing for the past millennia. And then we wonder why we're starting to live in that plastic universe because nothing is actually really solid here anymore. Like everything starts to basically, so yeah, recycle it. Yeah, I mean, I get it. That's a good thing, but like the nature by itself is recycling it in the first place. The symbol of alchemy, the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail, which your body, your therapy, that's all recycling. It's a recycling process. So why do we think that we produce all these non-solid things to recycle them then again to buy new shit, which is produced only for having it in a very short period? I mean, okay, we want to be happy and we want to be like satisfied. All right, I also want to be that. But isn't it like strange universe it is? Strange shit. Like, see, and this is why words and mirrors, words and mirrors. That's all it is. That's all it is. Nothing else. I just show myself to the world. That's how I am. That's my job, basically. You haven't get that yet. Oh, you think that's fun and joy to me. It is. I like that. I'm a happy face with what I do. But you don't really like deep deeper layered. You don't get really what this whole thing is and what I basically do here. This is like consciousness upgrading what I do. Yo, Danny Skylark, what up? Good to see you. You probably read the freaking title and thought, what is this motherfucker trying to tell me with his crazy mirrors? Yeah, we taking a great shit, right? Hey, beautiful. Yes. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. See, the shamans take a lot of shit for everyone. Because this is not like, this is re upgrading the whole thing. Because this is how consciousness develops. We have to get into new parameters of perception. And this functions over the senses in the first place. Shamanic moment, right? Yeah, this functions over the senses and sentences and the mirrors and about sourcing the original things which have been always there, but you just learn to perceive them in a different way. Because I could do a live stream. I am Aima. Yes. Smoke and mirrors. Yeah. I had some Hennessy today. That was cool. With my dad. Some Hennessy, yo. It's like, oh, he's cognacs and getting fucking drunk, yo. Nah, we didn't get drunk. Those times will come, yo. That would be fun. Yo, I could give you just mirrors like this, you know. Have you put your freaking dick ever into there? Have you? You should. It's freaking charging you then. So, you get the perception. That's what like the zoom is really about. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, you wanna zoom into my coffee pot? Now today we only have tea time, yo. Or it's not pee, it's literally tea. But if the thing is, that's like most beings will be like, of course that's tea. But if I'm going to tell you that, most of you would think like, yo, you're fucking with us. That's your piss. I'm like, no, that's literally tea. That's literally tea. But you still wouldn't believe me. I'm like, okay, I don't know. Fuck it. It's how's that called in English? Kamille. Auf Deutsch. Kamille, Alter. Trinkst du Kamillentee oder was? Kannst du Kamillentee trinken? Kamille ist camel toes. No, it's like chameleon. I'm a freaking chameleon. I adapt to the whole. To the whole. I adapt to my whole. I adapt to my asshole. Because this is all like a gigantic. Yeah, this like be real, be freaking real and entertaining. Transformer in disguise. Native jokes. Yo, I freaking told you this. I'm getting in range mode here again. You fuckers, you know what? You were cutting down all my trees. I showed you these trees there in the freaking screensaver. And now all I freaking see is it's fucking black. It's fucking black. There's a little sky there sky there in the light. And then this is all they have done, and I have no clue who they are. I have no clue. This is so bizarre. Everyone's talking about them. Still, I haven't figured out yet who they are. I think they're ghosts. There might be ghosts, because I seem to be that retard who's talking to himself. Still, you think that you be observed by something that, yeah, they told me. It's like, who are they? Have you ever met them? Yeah, but I'm that idiot talking to his own cell phone, right? See, this is my freaking job, yo. Ghost in the shell. Yes. Ghost in a nutshell. In the seashell. This is like, see? Most beings will be like, no, but they could not do water boys. Yes. They say, oh, there they are again. There they are again. They could not do what we do. Why? Because, Danny, they are fucking retarded. That's how it is. Because they don't drink tea. They don't drink tea. Mermaids. Mate, that's a cool one. Yo, Danny, have you seen that DMT smoker today? Have you seen that crazy idiot sitting there on the terrace? Another day on the terrace. I was like, that was funny because I think I was maybe doing it completely wrong. I don't know. I think I was doing it completely wrong. Or it was working, but it was working in complete other fashion than what I expected it to be.
But it was funny. And you know what? Especially with the Zen talk and you and all the other beautiful mirrors yesterday, that was cool because I felt like this was like an shaman initiation. Um, or quasi. Yeah. I was coming back. I was charging myself with sun and piss on me and everything crazy fucker. And I was coming back and I was thinking about the live stream yesterday. It was really powerful. And I actually that felt more trippy to me before I actually then like ingested it. Interesting. But you know what? I think we are very we are I know we are very powerful with what we do. Still in the end, like, and this is why I'm so like compassionate also with what you gave me about this whole mirror process, because in the end, what does really matter? The beings which I like surround myself with, what I see and what I observe, what I do, and yeah, I mean it. There's like on different levels. There are these changes which are occurring, but also it's like it seems like but like what is really changing than my own perception and perspective, you know. And then we have it again. It's like, yeah, I'm that merge of myself, which like, yo, it is what it is. But I know how powerful we are. I feel it, and I I I. It's just words and words. But it's fun. It's cool. You know, it's good. It's all good. It's going to be all good. It's going to be all good. It will be. We are the freaking changers and masters of the universe. And yeah, that's how it works. When we're really going to leave this plane, this realm, you will see what we've done. And then we realize what it really was. And I think we were doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Yeah. So, what was you doing today, Danny? What have you done? What was your achievement of today? What was your perception, your mirror, your outlook, your word? What was your word today? Have you said today anything, or was it just like you were just shitting there and observing, like literally sitting just all day long? You just sit there and just like, what is this? Throwing wrenches. Throwing wrenches. All right, you throwed some wrenches. Yeah. Oh shit. Now I get it. Dodgeballing. Damn. You know what? Like this. Ah shit. This is so deep. Got knighted. Dodgeballing. Got knighted. All right. Throwing wrenches. You know what's interesting? Cause I like I'm doing martial arts for a long time, and my trainer is called like Renshi or Hanshi. And I'm like really trying to um like not distract, but like mm, take a step back from that, because I don't really see sometimes the reason in this whole fighting process. But it's somehow beneficial to my life of what I've done, and but it's like sometimes that's also the thing, with like shadow boxing, or if you would do like a sparring with somebody. you only fight against yourself. I was getting into that perception for a long time, but